Hey, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Now today's video is called The Biggest Problem When Buying a VW Camper Van. And I've decided to do this video today because over the last 6 months or so we've had a lot of conversations with people who are newbies to the VW camper world, and they are in their initial research and they're going down the rabbit hole on YouTube and they're trying to find as much information as they can about actually buying a VW camper and trying to work out which route to go. Whether to actually buy a completed camper van or whether to buy their own van, then take it to a conversion company to have a conversion. And I've done videos in the past to talk about the different options that you've got, so I don't want to go over all the different options. But as I said, in this video, I want to talk about the biggest problem that we see, or the most common problem that we see when we speak to people who are in the research phase. So the best analogy I can use is buying a car, because it's a very similar process. But the difference between a camper and a car is that with a car, it really is just a car. It doesn't really have any other function. Whereas with a camper van, it could be a daily driver. It could be a vehicle that you use on a day-to-day basis. But it's also a leisure vehicle which you're going to use to go camping and go away for weekends. So when you're buying a VW camper van, it's really important, and I would say a lot more important than when buying a car, to get things right and to make sure that you're 100% happy when you drive away in your new camper van. So when it comes to a car, one of the reasons people like to buy new cars, and they like to go onto the brand's website and actually use the configurator to choose all the features and the colours, is because they want a very specific looking car. They might want a very particular colour, they might want a particular engine size, and they might want particular features on that actual car. So for example, if you went onto the BMW website, you could use their online configurator and you're able to choose the colour of the actual paintwork, the type of alloys that you have on it, the colour of the interior, the upholstery, and also all the other add-ons and features like electric folding mirrors and air conditioning and all the other things that come on a car. When you are buying a brand new one, you can choose all of those different things to suit your exact taste. But if you're not buying a brand new car and you're not using the configurator, then it's much more difficult to find the exact car that you're looking for. And it's exactly the same with a VW camper, but there are far more variables when it comes to choosing a VW camper van. So there are really two parts to a VW camper van. You've got the actual base vehicle itself, okay, so all the features and the colour and all the other variables that come into the actual base vehicle. So you've got to get that bit right, because of course getting the base vehicle right is really important, because that's ultimately the actual thing that you're going to be driving around in. And then the second part of the equation obviously is the internal part of the camper, which is the actual conversion itself and all the colours and the features inside the actual conversion. So bringing those two things together, having the right base van and also the right internal conversion, it's really difficult to bring those two things together and find a camper that you're happy with. And we see this so often with the people that we speak to, is that they've been searching around everywhere, spending months, sometimes even years, looking for that perfect camper van that they've been dreaming of, and they just can't find the right van. But the good thing is, when it comes to a VW camper, there are options and there are ways around this. And this is exactly why we decided to launch our source and convert service about 18 months ago. And it's why about 95% of our customers use this service. So if you're looking for a very particular base van and you've got your heart set on a particular colour or maybe a couple of colours that you really like, it's then a case of finding a van of the right age in that colour. And then you've got to throw in all the other variables that go with that. So if you're looking for a manual van, for example, it's going to be easier to find the right colour of van at the right age that's a manual. But if you decide you want an automatic van, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to find the right age of van in the right colour with an automatic gearbox. And then when you start throwing things in like the actual model of the van, so Highline or Startline or Trendline, and you throw those variables into the mix, then it becomes a lot more difficult to find a completed camper that's ready to drive away with all of those things on the base vehicle that you're looking for, but also with a conversion that's to your taste. So things like the colour of the furniture, the colour of the upholstery, whether it's got blinds or curtains, and all the other little things that go inside the back of a camper van that you want to be right. Because if you're going to be spending that kind of money on a camper van, you want to be 100% sure that it's the right thing for you and that you're not going to have regrets further down the line. So the only way around all of this is to work with a conversion company that will help you actually source the right van, source the right base vehicle, and then work with you to choose all of the colours and the extras and everything that goes in the back of the van. And as I said, that's why we launched our source and convert service a while ago, so that we can actually tailor every single camper that we sell to the exact taste and requirements of our customers. So if you are in the market for a VW camper van and you are struggling to find a completed camper ready to drive away that ticks all the boxes in terms of the actual base vehicle as well as the internal conversion on the van, then we can help you through our source and convert service. So I'm not going to go into all the details of how that works, because I have done a detailed video explaining the exact step-by-step process that we use when we work with a source and convert customer. And I'm going to put a link on the video just above here now that will take you through to that video so you can find out exactly how it works. But in a nutshell, what we do is we jump on a quick phone call with you initially and we find out what your absolute top budget is for a camper van. So once we know your budget, we can then find out from you what colour of van you want, what type of features you want, what sort of model of van you want, and all the information that we need on the base vehicle. And then we then go and source that van for you. We go and buy the van, and then we work really closely with you to choose all the spec, the colours, the extras, everything that goes in the back of the camper. So when you drive away in your completed camper, you are 100% happy. So if you want to know more about our source and convert service, like I said, I'm going to put a link on the video up here, and I'll put it in the description below this video on YouTube. And you can also find out more information on our website. So if you go to highlifecampers.co.uk, scroll down the homepage, you will find some information on our source and convert service. And I've done a video there with a step-by-step explanation of how it all works. But if you can't wait and you are looking for a camper ready to drive away, we do have a couple of campers that are available right now. So if you go to the sales page on our website, so highlifecampers.co.uk, go to the sales page in the menu, and you'll see all the available campers that we've got available. And we do have some more in the workshop coming through as well over the next few weeks. And before I wrap things up, it might be worth mentioning what our conversion schedule is looking like at the moment, because we are in the peak time now for inquiries and getting bookings in for conversions. It's a really busy time of year now for all conversion companies, and you'll find that a lot of conversion companies are booked up weeks and sometimes months in advance throughout the summer period. So if you are wanting a conversion done by us, either on your own van or through our source and convert service, it's a really good idea to get in touch with us pretty soon, because our schedule is booking up really quickly. As it stands at the moment, we don't have any conversion slots available until July. So the 1st of July would be the first conversion slot. So if you wanted to use our source and convert service, get in touch with us, and we can then talk about the base vehicle, what you're looking for, then get you scheduled in for that conversion slot, and then we can start looking for the right base vehicle for you. So July is quite free at the moment, and we've got a couple of slots in August as well, but we've got nothing available now in May or June. So if you do want something in time for this summer and you want to be able to choose the base vehicle and all the spec and everything else, then please do get in touch with us so that we can have a conversation and get the ball rolling. So you can either comment below this video on YouTube and let us know that you're interested, and we can arrange a phone call, or you can just head to our website and go to the contact page. Either send us a message through the website, or you can actually book a phone call in my calendar, and we can jump on a call, have a chat, talk about what you're looking for, and see if we can help you. So it's just a quick video. I really hope you've got value from this. If you've got any questions about anything to do with VW campers, please do put them in the comments below as well. And we're always here to help people, regardless of whether you buy a camper through us. We're here to offer really straight up, honest advice. So please do get in touch if you've got any questions. And if you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my future information videos like this one, or any of the walkarounds of the campers that we've got coming through. So make sure you subscribe, and if you've got value from this video and you've enjoyed the content, please also consider hitting that like button. I will see you in the next video. Speak soon.